Chinese fishing vessels in the area. Justice Secretary Boying Remulla said he will discuss the proper actions to take with Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin. But Remulla said he believes that the Philippines should hold China accountable for environmental destruction.
Tingin ko naman we will pursue these cases against China. The Department of Justice was given a briefing already on this matter. Kaya alam namin itong pangyayaring ito. The matter is ripe for the filing of a case in international tribunals.
The United States has also expressed concern over the reported damage to corals in the West Philippine Sea. In a tweet, U.S. Ambassador to the Philippines, Mary Kay Carlson, called the coral destruction troubling. She added that Washington will keep working with its allies in protecting natural resources. The Philippine Coast Guard confirmed significant damage to the seabed of Rosal Reef and Escoda Shoal. According to their recent surveys, the marine ecosystem appears to be severely affected, appearing lifeless or showing only minimal signs of life. The PCG also suspects that Escoda Shoal's underwater terrain may have been modified due to the noticeable discoloration of its seabed. The Philippine Air Force receives a brand new surveillance aircraft donated by the United States. The U.S. turned over the Cessna 208B Grand Caravan to the Air Force at the Clark Air Base in Pampanga. Defense Chief Gibo Chodoro and AFP Chief of Staff General Romeo Browner were present in the event. In total, the Philippine Air Force now has 3 units of this aircraft in their inventory. It can be used for intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance missions. The plane can also maintain flight for over 5 hours at maximum operational altitude of 10,000 feet. According to Chodoro, this is part of the growing alliance between America and the Philippines. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Diego Castro. President Marcos leads the distribution of around 1,500 sacks of rice to 4Ps beneficiaries in Zamboanga. These are part of the over 40,000 sacks of smuggled rice confiscated by the Bureau of Customs in May. Some 4,000 beneficiaries from Zamboanga City and Zamboanga Sibugay received rice supplies. The BOC said the items pass quality control and are safe for consumption. In his speech, President Bongbong Marcos reiterated his order to crack down on smuggling.
Kailangan natin higpitan ang pagbantay sa mga illegal na imported o smuggled na bigas. Kasi po, ang nangyayari po, itong mga smuggled na bigas, yung may-ari niyan, hindi po nila ipagbibilihan. Mag-aantayan, iipitin nila yung supply hanggang tumaas ang presyo. Yun yung nakikita natin, kaya nagtaasan ang presyo ng bigas.
Marcos also wants NFA to increase buffer stock this harvest season to help bring down prices. When asked about his aspiration for 20 pesos per kilo of rice, here's what he said.
May chance lagi yan kung maayos natin ang production natin at maging maayos ang hindi tayo masyadong bagyuhin. At yung mga tulong na binibigay natin sa mga farmer ay magamit na nila. Ang problema kasi, at maraming nangyayari sa labas ng Pilipinas na kailangan natin mag-adjust, kaya't nagkakaganyan.
The number of poor Filipino families continues to increase according to an Octa survey. The survey conducted in July found that 50% of families consider themselves as poor. That translates to around 13.2 million households, up from 11 million in the previous survey. Only 9% said they were not poor, while 41% could not say if they were poor. The polling firm said self-rated poverty significantly increased in Visayas and Mindanao. In sports, Gilas' final lineup has yet to be official, even with just a week before their Asian Games campaign. Amid eligibility concerns, sa Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas called in Kevin Alas, Chris Ross, Arvin Tolentino, CJ Perez, and Marshall Lassiter. They will likely be replacing Calvin Abueva, Terence Romeo, Mo Tautua, R.R. Pogoy, and Jason Perkins in the Asian campaign. Gilas Pilipinas head coach Tim Cohn said a new pool of 37 players has recently been put forward. In addition to the initial list of 60 players submitted to the Asian Games Organizing Committee months ago. Still, Gilas and the Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas have not lost hope with the possibility of fielding Abueva and the 3 initial players submitted.
Like what Chairman said before, nandito kami na gumawa, kami na lalaban. So kahit ganun siguro yung lineup na sinasabi ni Coach Tim, lalaban kami.
There was something special with this group that got together and said that we want to play. And it even became more special when we went through all these difficulties. And in that boardroom, in the PBA boardroom, we all decided that we will not quit.
And that's it for this hour. Join us again at 9 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Diego Castro. We are One News. All sides, all the time.